gentlemen, boys and girls, we are live at the arcade. How are you doing, Segahead?
I am wonderful. How are you?
I'm very good. I'm very excited to be live playing arcade games with you and all these wonderful people in the chat.
Yes, we have games made of cardboard, the Button Bashers, Fat Zangief, and Zobster. And that's all I can see. Oh.
Hang on, I'm going to scroll up. I've got my phone in front of me this time as well. 80s Retro Gamer, he's the one who showed us that we had a technical snafu earlier.
Shh, no we didn't.
Well, it was a sneak peek of us talking shit.
Exactly, that's what it was. It wasn't a fuck-up, it was a preview.
It was a preview of the class you can expect today's live stream.
Yes, class, that's the word we'll use.
Yeah. How was your weekend, sir?
I can't remember it. It went by in a blink.
Jesus.
I think I had all of these things I intended to do, and then I didn't.
Did you get to play any games?
Yeah, I got to play Luna on the Mega CD.
Yeah.
And because I played the PS1 version, and that's a great game, and I always wanted to play the Mega CD version. Finally got hold of the ability to play it on original hardware, and it's good. It's obviously not as good as the PS1 version, but I've gotten stuck a couple of times. It's like, where the fuck do I go?
Yeah.
I can't remember. And on the PS1, they had obviously done bits in the remake where they're like, we'll put some prick here that comes along and says, why don't you go to the tower? Or some shit. But, of course, in the Mega CD version, you're like, there's a tower? What?
You were telling me you're playing it quite a unique way as well, aren't you?
Yes. Luna on the Mega CD costs a fucking bomb.
It does.
So, I found a guy that can burn games onto CDs, Mega CD games onto CDs, and he gave me that. The only annoying thing is Luna was an American release, so when you put it in your Mega CD, you still need to get around that lockout chip. So I got an EverDrive cartridge going into a Mega Drive that went onto the Mega CD. That ran fine until I got to cinematics in the game, and the audio didn't work out right, and it kippered at the end of each cutscene. All right, so now I'm going an EverDrive into a Genesis, into the step-up converter, because power supply, then into the Mega CD, and now I can play the game on original hardware with three things breaking about 70 fucking rules from the 90s. All to play one fucking game, which any clever cunt would have just gone emulate.
Nice. Well, we got Ain't No Games is in the house. Get your cyber razor cut. Viewers of the boys are in. Nice. We are indeed. Tower of Power.
It did feel like a bit of Tower of Power with the amount of shit I had to plug in just to play that game.
Right, so what do you classify as the Tower of Power? I get two sets of people tell me two things. One, that it's the Mega CD one, Mega Drive one, 32X, and then any game. But others are saying that it's Mega Drive 1, Mega CD 1, 32X, Sonic, you know what I mean, Sonic cartridge.
Game Genie? Is there a Game Genie in there as well?
Do you have to put the Game Genie as well to make that the Sega Tower of Power?
I suppose you could. If you just don't type in a cheat, it should work.
So is it just the consoles themselves? Or does it have to have a game and a game extending cartridge in there? Like, Christ, what am I thinking of? Sonic. I've had a complete brain fart. Sonic and Knuckles.
Sonic and Knuckles. I would guess, because is there another Sega cart where you have to put another cartridge in to make it do stuff? I can't think of one.
I can't think of one.
No. So I'm going to say no.
Okay.
I'm still gutted to this day that you can't play as Knuckles on Sonic 1, but you can on Sonic 2.
Yeah. Well, that's because Sonic 3 was part of Sonic and Knuckles, wasn't it?
Yes.
That's it. They didn't finish it in time.
No, I think they managed to get it to work with 2 by the simple fact that it had enough pixels and graphics and all that, and Sonic 1 was a little bit older, so the tech was older, and they're like, yes, the only way we could get it to work is if we re-released Sonic 1 cartridges in an updated way.
Yeah.
And of course they just thought, nah, no one's going to buy it for that.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
Yeah. So there you go. You heard it first. Oh, probably not first here. But the Sega Tower of Power, we consider it to be what? 32X, Mega CD1, Mega Drive 1?
Yes.
Okay. Done.
Whatever makes the fucking thing work. There you are, that's power.
So then, would you go for a Sega Mega Drive 2 combo over a Mega Drive 1 combo?
No. Simply because the Mega Drive 2 has a slightly crapper audio quality, and most people can't notice it, but if you play a lot of Mega Drive, say if you play a lot of Mega Drive 1 like I do, and then you go to play Mega Drive 2, you will notice it.
Yeah.
It's not very, but it's tinny-er.
Cheaper.
Yeah, like, for example, because I've done this whole thing with the Luna game, and now I've got the Genesis out, I've only got room for a thinner console in another slot down there, and I thought, well, if I want to play Mega Drive, it's a pain in the arse to unplug the Genesis and all that shit to do so. So I thought I'll just get my Mega Drive 2, slot that there, so I can alternate with ease.
Yeah.
Problem is, now I've done that, if I play Sonic or a game that I've played a lot of, I can really notice the crappier music.
Yeah, yeah. I like the aesthetics.
Well, average wouldn't notice so.
Yeah, I love the aesthetics, especially of the Mega CD1 with its flashing lights. It felt like the future. And then
It did.
Cut all that out.
And then you get just a lid.
Yeah, yeah. And then I'm trying to get hold of a Mega Drive, and someone in the comments pointed me one on eBay that has the communication port on the back. So I want to go for an end-game Mega Drive 1 setup that has the Mega CD1, Mega Drive 1, 32X, and the modem attached. That'd be freaking awesome.
You know what, I found one thing the other day, and I did think of you, but I didn't message you because I thought this is expensive and it doesn't look like it's the best quality. It was the karaoke add-on for the Mega Drive.
Oh my god.
I know, it didn't look like it was very good though. I thought if he were going to get one, he'd get one good, not one that's battered, just to say, yeah, I got it, even though it's fucked.
Yeah.
Fine.
So is there any console that you would want to get that's not a Sega console then? I mean, you are Segahead, you're a figurehead for the company, but would you go outside of the Sega brand?
I've always wanted to try, just because I'm a big fucking dork for gaming history. I would love to own an Odyssey 1. I own an Odyssey 2, but we didn't call it that over here. We called it something stupid like the G7000 or some bollocks.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've always wanted to try the Odyssey 1. Ever since I first saw it on an Angry Video Game Nerd episode, it's like, you're just a light. That's not a game, is it? And it's like, yeah, but back then it was. I think, whoa.
Yeah.
I want it.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
What about you?
Me?
Console, I know you're more varied, but is there any console you would love to own?
I think
anything at all.
64DD.
What the fuck is that?
Sounds like women's clothing, doesn't it? No, that is the attachment for the N64 that gave you the disc drive.
Oh! Disc drive, DD, right.
Yeah.
I knew the thing, I didn't know that's what it was called.
Yeah.
Obvious reasons.
Yeah, so I think it got limited release, didn't it, in Japan and the US?
Yeah, it exist, although you would think it didn't.
Yeah, but didn't get over here. So I think the prices are kind of relatively reasonable. I mean, you can drop what, $230 on a 32X, and I reckon it's like $300 for a 64DD. Although I could be talking out my arse here now, and someone's going, "What the fuck? You can't find one for that cheap." But
what? I don't even own a 32X because they're too expensive for what they are. I mean, if there was more fun things to play on them, I might spend out, but
yeah.
Other than Knuckles Chaotix, there's not really anything I want to play on the fucking thing.
Oh, there's a ton. Hang on, I'm ignoring the chat here.
You both being crap. Sorry, everyone.
That's right. Button Bashers. He had a 2, but loves the 1.
Agreed. The 1, even if you do all the audio shit aside, the Mega Drive 1 does look a lot better than the Mega Drive 2.
Yep. 80s retro gamer. Ooh, hang on.
Oh, you've lost him.
I don't know if you can see this. This is my Magnavox Odyssey, the first one.
Did you hear that, everyone? I said that's what I'd like to own. He's going, oh, well, I just so happen to have one.
Not only that, complete in box. I mean, complete in box with original batteries and everything. Yeah, what else we got? We've got Zobster, Japan only though. Games made of cardboard, 64 mini. Yep.
N64 mini. So many people want that, but Nintendo say it won't happen. Mind you, they say that about a lot of things, don't they? Oh, we'll never do this. Oh, look, we did it.
Yeah, I've got a feeling that they're going to just double down on the Switch, make some way more money. And, you know, they can make more money from Nintendo Online if they release, like, hey, if we're going to release N64 titles, there'll be a ton of people that would just sign up for the monthly or the yearly subscription service. And they could make a ton more money that way without having to kind of pay for manufacturing and all that kind of shit.
Wow. How many games would you want to play on the N64? I mean, if you did GameCube on the Switch, hell yes. N64, I can only think of a handful of games, and then I wouldn't give a fuck.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. There's a couple. It's like the 32X, right? You said there's like one on there. I liked, and I think mine's nostalgia based, but I liked Star Wars. I loved Star Wars. Metalhead, that was rubbish, but I loved that. Doom.
I like this one before he goes away. Steve Retro Gamer. N64 is pony. Just had to say that because they're all going too quick for me to read at the moment. But
oh, Chronic Spartan's in the house. How you doing, Chronic? He is. And you've got a live stream tomorrow, Chronic Spartan. So if anyone's around tomorrow,
to watch his live streams, but he's on too late. He's past my bedtime.
Oh, he's on super late for me. I'm an old man, but I managed to catch it last week. It was really good.
You managed to catch that? What time was that on to? Like 1 in the morning?
Oh, I had to switch off for like midnight, I think, maybe. Maybe it was a little bit earlier than midnight, but yeah, it's really good. Really like it. So if you guys want to watch that, head over to his channel tomorrow. I think it starts at
put out a catch-up video so I can at least get something out of it.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, I should say about the other catch-up thing we do, really, although it's quite late to talk about it. If you are watching this in the future, then welcome to the Catch-Up Arcade, where although you can't join in on the chat, you can still comment below and watch the video whenever you fucking like. There you are, I've done it.
That's just how awesome this is, right? A live stream and a catch-up video. Right.
Well, we don't really know what we're doing anyway, so...
We don't. We just fall through this whole live stream. Right.
We do, especially because we've got a game and you haven't even turned it on yet. Tell the people what the game is in case they haven't already seen the thumbnail.
It is Vendetta. We're going to play Vendetta.
Not Vigilante.
Have you ever had a Vendetta, Sega head?
I heard of Vigilante, which is what I was getting it muddled up with earlier, because I suck.
That's what I said as well. Vigilante, I was like, I've also got it on the Master System. I was like looking at the screenshot, I was like, it looks nothing the same. Yeah,
they've spelled it wrong.
Yeah. So have you ever had a Vendetta against anyone then?
Well, I can honestly say I'm not surprised I haven't heard of it, because apparently there's no console release for it.
There isn't.
It's odd.
Right, let's switch over to it. Let's switch over to...
There's also a sequel, isn't it? In Japan.
Yeah, what did you look up on that? What did you find out on that one?
Let's have a look. It was called Crime something. Crime Fighters 2. So you're playing a sequel. America. I know. Developed and published by Konami, it is the sequel to 1989's Konami's Crime Fighters. Although it is marketed internationally as a standalone game with no previous connections.
Hello, Do You Nerd? Welcome. Hey, Sega Zombie's in the house. Hey, Sega Zombie. Right, I'm just going to put in this very long single credit.
Yes, this single is comprised of many pieces, so it's all one coin.
It's a stunning sound effect that just goes on.
That's the one coin, so is that. That's the other one coin. That's one. Yep. More of the one. A bit more there. Just a little more.
Feeling confident. I am feeling very confident.
Are you?
Yeah, 3 credits.
Ooh, Blood, Hawk, Boomer, and Sledge.
Right. This is a.
Can you say that?
I don't know. I don't think they knew what Boomer was back then, right? I can choose either Hawk, I think, then I have to play it on this 2-player, or I can play Blood. So I'm going to play Blood because it's easier. Ex-prize fighter.
It's just Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan. I can't word. Hulk fucking Hogan, isn't it?
It is.
Former professional wrestler. Well, there you go. They didn't even try with that one, did they?
I didn't know. Okay, Boomer. This ain't no game. Stevie Wonder. Oh my god.
We kidnapped a chick, so it's Double Dragon, is it?
It's Double Dragon. Definitely plays a lot nicer though than Double Dragon. I love Double Dragon.
Arcade or console though?
It doesn't matter. Arcade's where I. Oh, hang on, let's jump. Can I not jump? Hang on, I'm confused. Why can't I jump? What kind of game is this? There's no. What the?
I think you've played it before. Kick button. What?
There's. What the frick? Okay, so I can't jump. No, I haven't played this before. This is a new one.
Oh, in case you were wondering what kind of game you're in for today, we don't know either.
Yeah.
So, fuck. Oh, I'm missing out on chat. Happy birthday to your daughter, mate, says Chronic Spartan. Who's fucking daughter? Shit. I missed that. Nope, can't see it. Poo. Oh, Fat Zangief, it's your daughter's birthday. Well, happy birthday to her, mate.
Happy birthday. I mean, not that you want a happy birthday from live at the arcade, but...
No, 2 swearing bald men, one of them wearing a hat because he's in denial.
I hope you're not talking about me.
You wearing a hat?
I don't know
Am I wearing a hat because you're in denial? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I see.
Oh,
Now it all
sweet.
makes...
That was sweet. Oh, I like the attention to detail there. You chuck the flower at them, they cough. And you can smash the shit out of them against the wall.
And throw a bag of cocaine.
Back cocaine, yeah.
That is a pretty nice feature where you can slam them against the wall like that, though.
Yeah.
What made you want to play this today, then?
I think it was because... I have no idea. Why was it? I think I picked up a Mega Drive game with V in it, and I was looking through my compendium of Mega Drive games to tick off what exactly I had, and then the letter V stuck in my head. That's convoluted and obviously a lie. I don't know why I chose it.
So what are you playing in your free time? I told you with Luna, but I guess I forgot to ask back. Which was...
What am I playing? So I'm playing Thor. Yeah, go on.
Story of Thor is what you're playing, yeah?
Yeah. Got that on the go. X-Men on the go. I've got Little Big Planet 3. I'm playing that with my daughter.
I never got into Little Big Planet, but I did like it that you could get Sonic and Tails dress up deals for them. I pretty much played it for that.
This guy is pony, as someone said in the comments. This could be a short live stream.
What was his name? Buzz or Bastard or something?
Yeah, that's it, Buzz or Bastard.
Story of Thor, great game on the Mega Drive by Sega Zombie. It is, but have you tried the version on the Mega Drive Mini? There's something wrong with it, man. It's choppy. Don't hurt me, she must be in the construction site uptown. Rasputin next, is it?
Yeah. Oh Christ, that's unfair. Oh, look at that! I was kicking him while I was on the ground. That was awesome. Oh, piss off.
By the way, Segahead, Mike made that Thor game look pretty cool. Just saying. What are you getting at, Tom? What are you getting at? I really want to get the sequel to that game on the Sega Saturn. I can never remember its fucking name.
Isn't it something like Oasis something still? Isn't it like Return to Oasis or something?
I think it's... Yeah, it is. It's Legend of Oasis.
No, that's it.
I wanted to say Legend of the Oasis, but no, because that would make sense.
Oh, I jumped. How did I do that? This is not fair.
Not fair, is it?
No.
There's something I wanted to ask you, Mike.
Yeah.
Have you talked much in the past on your channel about your job and what you do?
Limited.
Limited.
Yeah, I try to keep it. I try to keep it retro games rather than my job, just because you can get into tricky situations. Like I made a comment a year ago about the Getaway, and over the weekend there's like 6 or 7 press stories about a really simple comment I made about the Getaway.
Really?
Yeah. So
Wow.
I just try to keep it away from my work. Definitely, I don't mind talking about my past. I definitely don't like talking about where I currently work, just in case I say something and I screw things up for me.
Well, to not reveal too much to get you into trouble, then, what is the title of your job?
I
have done for years.
So it's changed. So at Microsoft, I was studio director. So I looked after the studio and the running of the studio and its games and all that. And I actually built that studio from the ground up. So that was a studio I came in and built. And then my current title is head of production, and I look after like the making of games. But when I started out in the games industry, I was actually a 3D artist, and I did the cars on the Getaway. So I modelled all of those.
Am I not surprised that you've got something to do with 3D art?
Yeah. And well, that's why I like doing all this YouTube stuff, right? It's more creative.
Oh, do you feel limited at your workplace then with stuff?
Well, oh, we got a subscriber. The subscriber thing works. Anyway, yeah, I got excited there. Sorry. Look, hello. I think I can't read it. Hazy, someone has subscribed.
I've got Hozzy BFD.
Oh.
Thank you if I've got that right.
So super excited there. I didn't even know if
that's
that worked.
All right. Well, the only reason I'm asking about your work is I thought it'd be interesting. What advice would you give to anyone who wants to get a job in the gaming industry?
That's
Whether
true.
it's music related, anything.
Yeah, I get asked that a lot, and it really depends where you want to go in the games industry. Like, there's so many jobs in the games industry. So many jobs. You could be in legal, marketing. But if you want to make the games, if you want to be on the dev team making the games, then it really depends on what skills you have. I'd always suggest to people to go, if you're going to take a university course and try to go that way, then specialise in an area rather than try doing all of the skills. Because when we look to hire people, right, we look for an artist or we look for a designer. We don't kind of look for a jack of all trades necessarily. QA has always been a traditional way to get into gaming, so working in the QA teams. But it's a hard slog to get into the dev team that way. You know, you're talking years and years to get into dev teams. But if you're a programmer or an artist, or you've got good design sensibilities and you can show that and prove that, if you're a musician, if you're a voice artist, if you're if you're a writer, then all of those things you can help you get into the games industry. And then I'm just talking about like the AAA games industry and AA games industry, right? If you want to just make games, then you can absolutely be a jack of all trades. So if you want to be an indie developer, you know, it can be extremely gratifying to get to do a bit of art, bit of code, bit of design. And if you look at like Chronic Spartan, who's on the chat hopefully still, like he's an indie games developer.
He's probably disappeared now, just as it would be a great time for him to
jump in and give some advice. But like, yeah, definitely like talk to Chronic Spartan about if you want to kind of get into just making your own games as a hobby.
Go to his live stream tomorrow.
Yeah,
at fucking
midnight and ask him those questions.
There you go. It's funny you talk about like the audio, people doing voiceover work. because it's very sad, but that was what I always wanted to do. I always wanted to do voiceover work for, I don't know, cartoons, video games, anything I could get into. But I didn't have the balls to follow.
You could probably do it now.
I haven't got the guts, really. Because, of course, it would mean fucking around money-wise and job-wise, and I've got a family now, so I don't have the option of following dreams. Whereas before, I had no confidence to follow dreams.
You should do it as a hobby. Like, find some retro gamers and offer to do some voiceover for them, right?
The only voiceover stuff I get to do really is when I'm doing dumb shit on the Sega Head channel, and of course then I'm just doing dumb shit. There's nothing serious.
I think it's brilliant. Your comeback video was awesome.
Oh, the return one, thank you. I do appreciate. Oh, and Button Bashers, I appreciate that. You would be awesome at voiceover stuff. Thank you. I would love to have a go at it. And says, do you know? Excuses, Sega Head. You can still do it. You should do it. Come on, man.
But don't give up your day job.
Don't give up my day job. No, I reckon I'm going to get sacked before I get a chance to give it up. But we'll see on that.
Oh God.
Life is short, Sega Head. Got to live it. If you want to do voiceover, then do it, bro. Also, I completely forgot. I saw your comment earlier. You said, Sega Zombie. You said you had Legend of Oasis on Sega Saturn and were selling it. Message me. And the only ones I can find on eBay all say, "Oh, details scratch to fuck." No, game to play it, not to put it on a fucking shelf. Although I do have some games that just belong on the shelf and never again. Dark Castle.
Your playthrough of that was brilliant.
You would say that, you were there.
I know.
Have you ever played it for more than 5 minutes?
I don't own it yet. I watched you play it though, and I was like, that looks shit.
Leave that one till last.
Okay.
It's not worth it. I mean, I've got that, and I got the Sega. No, twat. I've got the CDI version because a viewer who goes by the name of Frenchie once messaged me saying, "Would you like a CDI console?" So I'm afraid I have no money at the moment to buy a console like that. He says, "No, if you pay postage, you can have the fucking thing," and it does work.
What?
Wow.
That is awesome.
He sent me that. The postage was a little steep, but not compared to actually buying the console. It's a heavy fucking thing anyway, so did that, and I thought, he's thrown in some games, but they're all bollocks, light gun games.
Right.
Not anything you could do more than a 5-minute video for, so I got Dark Castle, knowing it was infamously terrible. I thought I can do a video let's play on that, and I had a friend round, we did the let's play, and what a fucking broken game. It's not even the fact the game's bad, it's unplayable.
Oh Jesus.
Because it's not about jumping on your enemies, it's about throwing shit at them.
Yeah.
We could not, for the life of us, figure out how to aim, because you've got the guy's arm, and you've got to, like, make him move it in really annoying slow bits, and all the time, the best we got was throwing up at a sort of, I don't know, 45-degree angle. It's like, there's nothing up there, you cunt! It's in front of me! Oh, I'm dead again.
Oh dear.
And that's happening.
This,
If you just jump and then get dizzy, or fall over a step that blatantly wasn't there, and get dizzy, and then killed because you were dizzy because you fell over a fucking step.
I'm just looking at this female character on screen, and her attire looks really uncomfortable in the lower half.
I like the fact that the animation guys have gone to the effort to make sure there's a little bit of a jiggle.
Well, no, it's just the lower half. That does not look like it's a well-fitting garment.
You reckon there's a few creases pulling out of that?
Look at it. I mean, it's just like...
That doesn't look right when you've got the whip on you.
What have they done?
Do you nerd? Ooh, this game has dominatrix girls. Yes. Oh, what the hell was she doing then? Stamping on your groin?
I don't know. Oh. I'll tell you what, I'm really enjoying this game. It looks amazing, and I love the little touches.
But you can't jump, which is odd.
You know, I think if you do 2 buttons, you can do that. You can do this jump.
And an explosion.
And an explosion. It looks great. It does look great. The environment's so good. And the combat's super smooth.
What else we've got in the comments?
Who wants to be in debt? I've got a friend who wants to... I can't read it. You're going to have to read that one.
I'm catching up. Who wants to be in debt? I've got a friend who went to school for video game design. He works in a factory and owes $800 a month for like 20 years plus. Fuck.
What?
Mike, you're actually good on this game, said so by the Button Bashers.
Well, we can only hope this is...
Do you nerd put pixel jiggle, obviously referring to tats? Ain't no game. It must be both buttons to jump. Have you tried that?
Yeah, that's what I just did.
Yeah.
There you go.
They also say this music is very Turtles in Time.
Yes. Yeah, I
There's
agree with
very
that.
Streets of Rage. Everyone thinks you're doing really well. It's Mr. X, but he's ginger.
They think I'm doing really well. But
Yeah.
But that's because this is another one-credit playthrough.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's what everyone's here for, right? The skills.
Yes, we're using you as a walkthrough, basically.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
Oh look, this jump's OP. I'm not gonna do that anymore. Alright, I killed him anyway. Shit. Oh, here she comes. Uncomfortable dominatrix.
Oh, here's something I wanted to throw your way.
Yeah, go on.
Conversation-wise. My son asked me a question the other day and it completely threw me off. Basically, he said he was confused by my... What are you laughing at? Oh, the rape.
As the barrel goes over them, they kind of go there. Anyway, sorry.
I like how you're burning barrels at women that lie on the ground unconscious.
But it's just the multiple hits it does on them. Oh, and he's sick as well. Did you see that guy sick? Anyway, sorry, yeah, your son has a question.
Yes. He was confused because he knows I'm a Master System fan,
Yeah.
but in the game room it's Master System 1 that's set up all the time. Up here, where I got my little studio for computers and all that shit, I have a Master System 2 just plugged in case I ever want to just chill out. So the other day he came up here, he says, "Daddy, what's that?" I said, "Well, that's my Master System." No. Doesn't look anything like it. I'm like, "No, that's a Master System 2. Then I explained to him how it's Master System 1, and then they made a cheaper version, Master System 2. So they did it with a Mega Drive. They made a Mega Drive, and then they made a cheaper version, which was a Mega Drive 2. And he said, "Did they do it with a Sega Saturn?" I was like, "There is a Sega Saturn 2, but the only difference is the buttons. I think they made some of the innards, the tech shit inside better, because there was just better technology." This is kind of like the point when the second console no longer became the cheaper option for hardware companies to throw out, so much as it was just, this is a better product.
Yeah.
Right now, buy a PS4 Slim, it's better than the original PS4. It's not made out of cheaper crap, making it a bigger piece of crap. You know?
Yeah.
And he said, "Oh, so they've been doing that for years?" Yeah. Basically, every major thing on that. He says about Dreamcast. Because Dreamcast was not out for long enough. So it made me think, all these people saying, "Oh, I want a Dreamcast 2. Obviously, they're just calling it that because they want another Dreamcast. But if there had been another Dreamcast, an improved one, what do you think that thing would have looked like? Would it have looked the same, but with subtle differences in the buttons like the Saturn? Or would it have been a whole different fucking shape like every other Sega console's sequel?"
I don't know, the Dreamcast is super slim, right? Oh god, I got kicked in the ball, sorry. And I tried to get into that peep show, I don't know if you saw that. Sorry.
Sorry.
But yeah, it's not much around the CD cover, is there? I mean,
No, it's a very sleek and compact design. It's not big like the Saturn was.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just laughing again. I threw a brick at that woman. I'm not condoning violence there, but it was just the animation. Right, come on. Yeah, I think they'd probably make it. They'd reduce the depth.
make it like the PS2 Slim, where it's basically flatter.
Yeah, I think they could probably do that. But Sega outsourced a lot of their stuff, right, for manufacturing when they went to the Sega ones. So I don't know. It's hard to tell. They were kind of a bit hit and miss with stuff.
Well, the only one of them I don't like functioning. I mean, but that's because of nostalgia. The Master System 2 was my first console, but I hate the fact that it's fucking RF out.
Yeah.
That's a shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess he just got me thinking the other day about it, and I can answer his question.
I am dying heavily here. Oh, you're cutting up a bit there.
Controller. Oh, was I cutting out?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Right. What do I think?
Double check. I apologise, anyone, if you're having audio problems from me. How am I now? Am I okay?
Yeah. Perfect. Sega head perfect.
Oh, fuck me, not that good then.
No.
Sorry. Must have been a tech problem on my end. Yeah, what do you think of the Dreamcast controller?
I'm reading Button Bash's comment. Mike enjoyed throwing the brick across the tube far too much. It wasn't because it was across the tube. It was just the animation. I can't.
It wasn't because it's a substitute, he's just violent.
Sorry. I've now. Oh, look at that dog! He's got sick coming out of his mouth. Sorry. I'm getting far too distracted. Far too distracted. Dreamcast controller. I liked it. I liked the VMU on it. I still like the PlayStation 1 more though at that time.
Yes. I think best example for me is like my favourite game in the world is Soul Reaver, first one, and Dreamcast version. Obviously, that looked the best, graphic every way.
Yeah.
Sound as well, but control-wise, you can't walk and move your camera because it's the analog and the D-pad. Whereas on the PS1, it's the shoulder button, so I can walk and move the camera as I'm walking. Unless I do some sort of crab hat thing with the fucking Dreamcast, it's not an option. So it's like that with loads of games that came out on the original PlayStation and Dreamcast. Control was always better than PlayStation.
Yeah. Did you know that a lot of people complain about how the Xbox has no built-in battery, that the sticks aren't configured as nicely as down like the PlayStation is, but PlayStation actually own the rights to those two things, so no other console manufacturer can do it without paying Sony rights for a built-in battery and for two thumbsticks down at the bottom there. Yeah.
Do you remember, do you own a Wii U?
Yep.
Do you own a Wii U Pro controller?
Yep.
Alright, before we had Switch, and we only had, PS4, Xbox One, and your fucking Wii U. So, as you say, you had the PS4 controller, the analog sticks were down at the bottom. Xbox had this weird thing where one up, one down. And then Nintendo decided, fuck both of you, and had them both at the top. I found that quite comfy. I thought the PS4 Pro controller was really nice. How they've just done their own thing. They thought, right, they've covered the bottom, they've covered both, so we'll have the top.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm dying. Hey, BDB's in the house. How you doing, dude? Good to see you in.
The bashers.
Was that Sega Zombie Say? Am I the only one that never...
PlayStation controllers, LOL. That's only because you never got round to it. I actually prefer the Xbox controllers layout. Well, I guess people at Nintendo did as well, because that's what I was getting at. They abandoned what they did with the Wii U Pro controller, and now with the Switch, it's an Xbox. They've got one up and down, haven't they?
Yeah.
I just found it weird they abandoned their idea to copy someone else's.
Yeah, it might be like no one wants to pay Sony money. Imagine, and they got something with the D-pad as well. So the D-pad, the way that hang on, I'm just going to charge the arcade machine with power.
More of the one credit going in.
Yeah.
And it's this. Well, a few people here are saying about how they love the PlayStation controllers, and how many of you though think back to when you first got to try out the controller? How many of you were disappointed that they had left the old design that they had throughout PS1, 2, and 3? Because I was disappointed. Now I'm happy. I like the PS4 controller. It is more comfortable than the PS3 one, but at the time it was like, this is different. I don't like it.
Yeah.
That was me.
Do you know what, I had a lot of initial trouble trying to get used to analog controllers for the first time. I remember playing Crash Bandicoot. I think Crash Bandicoot was probably one of my first analog games on the PlayStation, and it was really weird to control with analog sticks.
BDB Entertainment. Segahead, I'm with you. Soul Reaver is the best. Yes. 100% right. Old Star. Mike's sending you a prize now. It's in the post. Zobster, with PS controllers, if it ain't broke, don't fix. Exactly. Whereas Nintendo, fuck it, we'll make it random every time, which was fine until the Wii, you know, unless you use the classic controller, I can't fucking stand it now, and the N64 controller, shit, needs free hand.
Yeah. Do you know, I thought, I was at E3 when they announced the Wii, and then someone showed me a picture of the Wii controller, and I thought it was a joke. Like, no, not like oh, that's stupid, but like literally I thought he was pranking me that was the controller.
I can see why you would think that.
I mean, we take it as for granted now, but at the time it was just like, what kind of controller is that?
Yeah, I mean, it looked like a white TV remote with, you think of it, a wire going to a thing with one fucking button on it.
Yeah. And I mean, I hadn't seen that it was motion controlled or anything like that.
No.
Yeah. It was an absolute joke.
That reminds me of when the Wii U first came out and I saw the gamepad. I didn't know it was another console. I'm one of them people that didn't realise. I thought that's another controller for maybe for like a fucking art game where you draw and shit.
Yeah.
No idea it's a new console.
And that was one of the big screw-ups with Wii U and why they didn't get mass adoption, is because a lot of people didn't know that it was a separate console. They thought it was another attachment.
Yeah. I blame it on two things. I know a lot of people say, oh, it's the marketing. Yes, the marketing does come into it, but I think it's mainly the name was too similar,
yeah,
and the fact that they went again with white plastic. So the gamepad looked like it belonged to the Wii, didn't it? Alright, when they brought it out black, yeah, okay, now I can see a difference, but back then it just looked too fucking similar.
Yeah. Hang on, I'm just going to put some more electricity in the arcade machine.
You not paying the electricity bills again.
Yeah, sorry.
What? Everyone's thoughts on the colour of PS5, says BDB Entertainment. I've heard, apparently it's a strong rumour that them white bits you're on about, that's the case. Woo. I love the thought of being able to customise shit like that. If we want to...
Oh, hang on, you're cutting out again.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry, everyone. Controller looks sexy is what I was saying.
Yeah, I was quite impressed with the PlayStation 5, to be honest. I've not liked, even though I've worked and literally worked on the console at Sony, in terms of like giving views on what we want to do with games and things like that. It's the, apart from the PS4, which I actually really liked as well. I really like the design. I think it's quite Sony.
BDB Entertainment also says, going to get one, but hope it comes in black, or we can custom it. Well, the custom thing's only a rumour. That's not set in stone, but I would be very surprised if they don't bring out a black PS5, even if it isn't right away. Also, people, sounds like I'm having a few audio problems. I apologise. If it's really bad, please let us know that. My audio improved because I think the audio is stepping the side down. But I don't know how to go about improving it because I'm as technologically minded as a rock.
Do you know what? It is probably my internet connection. It's probably my internet connection.
Could be both of us.
Do you know what? The one thing, just to finish off the PS5 thing, I am super pissed that there is no backwards compatibility for all PS5 games, or all PlayStation games. That is...
They did say originally they were going to do that to PS4 to PS5, so that's a no now, is it?
Well, they do PS4 to PS5 for some things, but they're not doing the legacy of PlayStation. And I can tell you now, I know the twat in Sony who has that view. He's an arrogant arsehole. But you know, how cool would it be just to have anything with a PlayStation logo on it you can play on this console? Because it's likely to be the last physical console.
Yeah, mind you, they did say that about the PS4, but yeah, it's just going to lean more and more towards that as time goes on.
Yeah.
We'll one day get a PS6 and all that, but it'll be digital only probably.
Yeah, or it's going to be something along the lines of Stadia. Right, you see Xbox going there with xCloud. They've got Gaikai, which I think is better than both xCloud and Stadia. Just because, I mean, from a tech point of view rather than like experiential point of view. But yeah, I think we're last of the consoles now.
Well, is anyone here in the chat gonna buy a digital PS5 or digital fucking Xbox, whatever it's called now? Are you gonna go for the digital one, or are you gonna get the one that's actually got a disc drive? I know what one I'm going for, the one with the fucking disc drive. Although I will say the PS5 with its disc drive, it just looks like it's got an arse.
It does.
It's not aesthetically appealing, is it? The digital only ones, you know, it's smooth. It's got a body shaped like an hourglass. And then you've got the one with the disc drive. It's like, oh, so don't like. So.
Do you know what? I think this game lures you in with its graphics and ease of gameplay, and then the last few levels just make it bastard hard.
You can do it.
You know, it's lucky I've got the skills here. Doing okay.
So some people are saying now they wish, like you, that the PS5 was fully backwards compatible with whole legacy of consoles. But could it be with, wasn't the PS2 some of the games on a different type of disc?
So,
or am I talking box?
So the issue with backwards compatibility for any console manufacturer is that you have to QA the games again to make sure they work. Especially if you're using emulation. So you've got to come up with a pretty good emulation system. But the games were so different, and sometimes you used so many different parts of the console and used it in different ways and would hack how they use it, that it makes backwards compatibility hard. And
So you'd never be able to get 100% of the games anyway.
you would, but it's just very expensive to do. Or it's more expensive, and then you know how much do you make off of that backwards compatibility. So it's more of a kind of business decision than it's a consumer decision.
Well, I do think they're doing the next best thing in terms of PS1 games, because a lot of people are nostalgia blind to some PS1 games, thinking, "Oh, I remember that game was awesome." It's like, yeah, but have you played it recently? Because it looks like shit. That's why it's great that they've done Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 again.
Yeah. Oh,
is that out? Yeah.
It is, but my game.
It is out.
This is the first time I'll mention my company. It's the first time I mention my company. Our game, Mafia Definitive Edition, beat Tony Hawk's in the Gamescom Awards for Best Remaster.
Really?
Yeah, so that's, I mean, a lot of people in my team are really happy about it because they're big fans of like Tony Hawk's.
Yeah, everyone remembers the second one for for some reason that's the one that everyone loves.
Yeah.
Not 3, not the first one, not any other one, just number 2.
Great soundtrack on those games, though, right? Awesome soundtrack.
I'm trying to remember, you had Offspring, Green Day,
Yeah.
that typical bollocks pop punk type music. Wasn't quite new metal, but it's more punky. Yeah, I remember when everyone had the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater games, and my old man looking for one during the PS2 days, just as a Christmas present. He didn't know what he was looking for. He's not a gamer, but he found something that made him piss himself laughing in his shop and thought, I don't care if Tommy wants that, I'm buying him it.
Yeah.
So Christmas Day, I open a present. You can tell it's a PS2 game because no twat's going to buy me a DVD. Open it up, it's BMX XXX.
Oh, yay.
That's you, Dad. Can I go play my game on my own with the door locked? Because reasons. Where's the fucking cheat code? What have we got in the comments? BDB Entertainment again. Got a PlayStation Classic the other week, that was a mistake, and the games are so bad, lol. But still, having the choice to play them on PS5 would have been good. I didn't mind the PlayStation Classic console, except for a few instances. Maybe on Metal Gear Solid. It's not the a few things up.
Yeah, I've still got to get. I've got none of the minis. We talked about this last week, right? I still haven't got a Mega Drive mini yet.
I'm not surprised if you haven't bought any of the other ones, but I'd have thought you'd had that one.
I'm just deep in kind of picking up my the full Mega Drive collection. It's all consuming at the moment.
Yeah, go for it. I mean, when it comes to Master System, I keep going. Like, I'll have a break of not getting any games for it so that I can catch up on actually playing the fucking things, and then I'll think I could go for a bit more of a splurge.
Yeah. I'm just I'm so worried at the moment. I don't know why I'm worried, but sugar! Hang on.
Oh,
There's a mini game I need to play quickly.
Best one Drive Mini, to be honest. Yes, it is. Dad and Lads Gaming. Xbox have done a great job with upscaling OG Xbox games. It's what Sony should be doing.
Yeah. Completely agree with that one. I think Xbox, for just fan service, they do a great job.
Yes, out of all of them, they do the best. I would say Nintendo kind of does the worst, really.
Yeah.
When it comes to online shit, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
What's this? Sony are more interested in selling PlayStation Now. Does anyone fucking have that?
What's that?
PlayStation Now. It's an online fucking subscription fee you can pay. It's like PlayStation Plus. I have that, of course. 3 games each month. The ability to play online with friends. So yeah, I have that one. PlayStation Now. Do you have it?
So I had it when it first came out in beta, and I thought it was pretty. I mean, it's pretty amazing. Oh shit! This guy's got a freaking machine gun. It's just this is. Oh my! Sorry.
It's correct, isn't it?
This is This is
What?
Streets of Rage. Oh, it's only 20.
Oh, that is some bullshit. You can't even get close. Oh no, wait.
Hey, got me in the balls.
Oh, energy.
Energy. Thank you. Nice boy. Thanks, nice boys. Well, they're nice boys. Thanks to the Cobras, Kate and Cootie was rescued.
That's a really unfortunate smile she's giving you.
Yeah.
What's it? Spit roast. Fuck.
Oh, hang on. Extra stage.
This is the final showdown.
Oh, it's everyone.
Get it off.
Oh, what? This is a credit waster. How to get more money out of the gamers.
Oh, fuck. Well, good luck. I'm sure that one credit will,
Look,
yeah.
I got chained up Hagrid here.
Fucking Hagrid.
Hagrid and Rick from the Young Ones. don't know if would anyone in the States get the Young Ones reference?
Rick? Oh, you mean Vivian?
Sorry, Vivian, yeah.
Yeah. I was looking all over thinking, is Rick there? Just so people know, I've got a, 10-second delay on the game footage, so I see it all a bit later than the rest of you, just because of the recording shit, the way it's set up. So I was looking all over the screen waiting for Rick to appear then. I thought, in a minute, we're going to have a Cliff Richard fan. And you're going to enjoy kicking the shit out of him.
Is he dead? Alright. Take on this bonus stage. Oh, fuck.
Showing our age.
Yeah.
No, we're not.
I think I've got some skills. Yes!
Mad skills.
Suck it down. What the fuck, midget boy?
I wonder why this didn't get any console release.
Oh, it's actually really good. I love the puking dogs. Puking dogs. That's what I want to see in the comments. If anyone's here hasn't subscribed to Segahead's channel, definitely do that now. Type something in the chat, Segahead, so people can click and subscribe to your awesome channel.
Sure. Salad. There you go. That guy there with a spinning chain for a minute, he just reminded me of I hit my own earphone, that's how good I am. What's that cunt's name from Virtual Fighter? Oh,
I know you're ringing.
he just reminds me of him. I can't remember his damn name.
It's on the end of my tongue now.
I want to say it begins with an L, but I might be way off.
Lu Lang or
Lang? Just
I
like,
can't remember.
I don't know. I mean, Virtual Fighter 2, we've talked about this before, I think. It was impressive for what it was. It was not an epic fighting game, and the Mega Drive version makes me question reality. Virtual Fighter was famous for being the first 3D thing, so why did you make a 2D version?
Yeah, that's horrible. Dad's and Dad's Gaming says you have a potty mouth.
Bollocks, mate.
How the fuck is this even fair?
So Sega Zombie says Virtual Fighter 2 on the Saturn and in the arcade was an amazing game. Do you have the arcade version?
Of it on here?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't, like I said, I haven't got, fighters don't really last long on this. I mean, if you had someone with skill. Oh, hang on. I've got to just go look at something down here quickly. I'll be back
Oh
in a
no, I
second.
got a favourite pen.
Oh, my back's hurting. So old.
Spartan, where were you earlier? It's great to see you back, man, but we were talking about something you so could have jumped in on. Ugh.
Missed out on it. They're going to have to come over to your live stream and ask you the questions.
Yes, you're going to have to watch the Catch-Up Arcade now. And then people will know. BDB Entertainment, that's why I subscribed to him. First video I watched, he said the C word multiple times and I was hooked. The C word?
Cake.
What word is that? Cooking?
Cake, I think.
Canada! That's the C word,
Look,
Canada.
Right, just look. She must be super uncomfortable. Tell me she's not uncomfortable.
Yes, because to be fair, when I see a woman dressed up, scantily clad, sexy lingerie and latex and all that, first thing that springs to mind
It's uncomfortable.
comfortable.
I'm just looking at it.
Wouldn't you wear a nice sweater instead?
The artist has not done a great job of giving her a little bit of lower support. I saw.
I'm fine, I'm just watching them pixels jiggle.
My
Oh,
God. Dear. And that's the end of the live stream. God, I hope my wife isn't watching
They
this.
should spend less money on outfits at the leather shop and more money on martial art classes.
Yep.
Or buy a gun,
Yeah.
because that seemed fucking work earlier.
Hey, Anchor Dude's dead. She didn't help me at all. Whatever.
Yep. She's looking very disappointed in your skills.
She is. Dead.
Crawl curve down.
Dead.
And she comes out with a whole like, what are you doing, bitch?
Yeah.
Deaded.
Wow, that's another awesome one-credit game playthrough.
Yes.
Do you know what? I really enjoyed that. That needs to be out on other consoles. That needs to come out on modern consoles. That is awesome.
It's strange that it's not.
So-
Even in Japan, yeah, I said it. This game is a sequel in Japan, but it's still arcade only. It's not out on anything else for some reason.
All the animation they had there was brilliant. Loved it.
I'm sorry, I can't unsee Hulk Hogan in that fucker there.
Yeah. Cool. I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed playing that. I think, one of the best things about Live at the Arcade is finishing work and then just coming to play arcade games where you kick the shit out of people.
And chat shit.
And chat shit with you. It's very cool. How are we doing in the chat channel? Hang on, I'm going to move my thing so I can see what people are saying. Let's have a look.
Just saying, well played on your single credit.
Yeah. Button bashers only cost £33. Well, the game to buy. I don't know what he's talking about there. I mean, we did it in one credit.
Oh, yeah.
50p. Well played. Thanks, guys. Well played. Cheers, BDB. Do you know what? I miss Did you ever see BDB on YouTube?
Has BDB got a channel? Oh, this is the problem when so many people I talk with. Not everyone lets me know they have a channel. I don't go checking them out individually. I did back in the day when I first started out.
So BDB had a channel, but I don't think you've done anything for a while, have you, BDB? But you did some awesome collabs. Very, very, very cool.
Damn, I can't copy and paste your name off of this.
No, you just click on his icon.
Oh, is that a quicker way of doing it?
Yeah,
Let me try.
If you click on someone's icon, it shows you their channel, and you can go to channel and keep the live stream and everything. It's very cool.
Doesn't seem to work for me, but never mind.
Never mind.
BDB Entertainment. I found you.
Yay!
I found you. I'm going to watch your stuff.
Who else we got in from the Retro Refresh crew? So we got Chronic Spartan obviously in, BDB.
Oh, wait a minute. I am subscribed to BDB Entertainment. It's just that you haven't put anything up in so long.
He hasn't.
Ah, that's why.
He's been getting sexy fit.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a lot of weight.
Yeah, I'm stalking him on Instagram.
I know so many people that are trying to lose weight at the moment, and they're all succeeding and doing really well. There's Bill Thorpe's lost some weight. He's just started. A guy I know called T-Belly's lost some weight. I try at so many things and I fucking fail. I even tried running for a little while, and then I realised I don't like running. I mean, not to go into too fine a detail, but I've actually been arrested by the police before, and when they got me, they said, "How come your friends ran?" I said, "Well, I can tell you why I didn't run." And I said, "Why that?" I said, "I couldn't be fucked, mate."
Jesus.
So, that was nice. The next day, the lad's saying, "Why didn't you run?" I'm like, "Fuck that."
You got a sordid back history then, Sega head.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nicked a few times. Only one time was it my fault.
Yeah.
And
Well,
you will never know what that was. But at least now everyone's going to be dead curious.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Cool.
I've thrown you off with that one, haven't I?
I'm perplexed now. I don't know what.
Yeah, he's only been arrested a few times. Oh, I'd have thought fucking a lot more than that.
Oh shit! I need someone for the live stream quickly. Cool. Yeah, you've thrown me completely with that one. What are people saying in the chat? Let's go to the chat. I'm flailing there.
Zobster says, "I just keep eating cakes."
Agreed.
As do I.
Yeah.
I'm a big food lover. That's my hugest problem. That and the fact that because I have kids, there's loads of yummy, treaty fucking things everywhere about the house. And I know it's for them. I don't care enough, so I steal it.
Well, let's face it, we're all gamers on here, right? It's not the hobby that's known for fitness and well-being, unless you're working out your thumbs or your fingers.
And even then, arthritis.
The arthritis, yeah.
Nothing to do with the wrist. Nothing to do with wrist action or BMX XXX.
BMX, yeah. No one likes running. Fat Zangief, yeah.
I like this. Ben Outs put rule 1: you only need to run faster than your slowest mate. That's the problem. I am the.
You're the slowest mate.
Because I don't even fucking run. B2B Entertainment. I love running. Well, yeah, if you're playing Sonic the fucking Hedgehog. 80s retro gamer. That's wanker's cramp. No, it's wanker's whiplash. Wanker's whiplash is what Rick Mail used to call it.
Oh, dear God. How have we got into this? Where are we going with this live stream now?
Down.
Down.
Spiraling.
Down.
Well, it could be worse. People could be talking about cycling. Oh no, wait, they are. Thanks. He's talking about fitness and cycling. And he's only saying that because he got a car and he's already smashed it.
Dear oh
dear. Dave Coakley. All right, lads. Hope you're well. Love the channel. What's this I'm hearing about a new getaway game on PS5? You heard anything, chaps?
Look, there's someone that's heard about the latest news story. Oh dear. So, all I did, right, was maybe a year ago now, someone was asking about it, and I said, I got someone that works there, and something's in play, but I don't know what it is. Right, which is quite common for dev teams. Like, they've just done the Blood and Truth, I think it's called. So, you know, when I was talking to a mate, quite likely that they were doing like concepts for a sequel to that. But it's somehow turned into a press story that's gone through a load of things as the Getaway on PS5. I mean, in all honesty, it'd be awesome if they got the Getaway on PS5, but it is hard work to make an open world city game, and London Studio don't have an open world engine. So the only thing I can think of is that they would use the Horizon Zero Dawn engine, but that is an open world city, not a cityscape one, like a landscape engine. So I don't know how they'd do driving in it, I don't know how they'd do cars in it, I don't know how they would do cityscapes in it. It's, you know, the Getaway was one of those games that pioneered the cover shoot mechanic. It's like one of the first games ever to do cover and shoot. So again, that engine that Horizon has isn't a cover shoot engine. So, like, I know a lot of people are excited about it, but in all honesty, I'm kind of like, I don't know how Sony would pull that off in London Studio specifically. Maybe one of the other studios, but I don't know about London Studio. And that's it. That's all I know.
So he says.
So I say. Yeah. Well, I'm not under NDA anymore.
Go back quickly to what you got to say. Fat Zangief. I got arrested once. Mistaken identity, though, got thrown in the back of the van with a load of strangers. 4 hours in the nick before the Rozzers found out I wasn't one of them, and none of them knew me. That's good investigation skills.
Nice. Awesome. So
it sounds like we might have shared a van ride once or twice. So, Zobster, how are the steps and stairs? They're horrible.
The steps and stairs?
I don't know.
I don't get that. It's gone over my head.
Yeah, we've missed something somewhere.
I definitely have, but I'm a little stupid in the head. So I wanted to ask you about your latest video, where you play Gargoyles on the Mega Drive with the Genesis, didn't you? Play Genesis version.
Yes.
Did you play it any further, or did you just play that first level?
No, I have played a bit further. I haven't had much chance this week, unfortunately, simply because I don't suppose there's much. Oh, sorry, hit my mic. Much problem with spoiling this. I had Bill Thorpe round recently, and we were recording a Let's Play in that together. Ooh. And Bank Holiday Mondays fucked me up. I haven't had much time to sit down and play any games, so It's really more of a thing of I'm gonna play more rather than I've had the chance to.
So does that mean you've just given us an early insight to one of your next episodes then?
What we've built? Nope.
Oh. Okay.
I'm doing very poorly towards the next Sega Head episode because the next step is script writing, and I hate it. It's the worst part of doing a big video is writing a fucking script.
You put so much effort into your videos. I mean, it's insane the amount of like acting that goes into that is unbelievable.
Well, thank you.
I don't think I wouldn't have the patience. Literally, I come into the room. I do research during the week, so I do a ton of research during the week on whatever I'm going to be talking about. And inevitably, someone in the comments always points out that I got something wrong. But I've maybe
I wrong on the Alf one in the end.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I thought. Well, I researched it and I couldn't find any evidence that Alf had come out over here. It turns out it did, but it was for a very short period of time, and that's why I struggled to find any evidence. I should have researched for longer, I guess. I couldn't find anything next to evidence of it coming out in America and wherever else, so I didn't research long enough, simply. Never mind.
The one thing I love about doing this YouTube channel is just finding out new things as well. I think that's the best thing. Meeting new people, like in the comments, people are always kind of telling me things that I had no idea about. And even on this live stream last week, when you were telling me about the sequel to Thor on the Saturn, there's just a ton of stuff that I have no clue about. And this channel's and the community here has just done this awesome job of kind of helping me learn a ton of things that I knew nothing about.
Oh yeah, it's amazing the amount of stuff we've learned. I mean, have you ever had viewers donate stuff to your channel before?
Nope. I've had a friend send me something. I did a video of that. That was awesome. But yeah, I've not had anything sent to me.
I cannot believe some of the things people have sent me in the past. Really? It's insane. Like I have a Mega CD console for the Mega Drive 1, as you know. I thought I don't need the Mega CD 2 unless my CD 1 breaks, then maybe I'll try that. And then someone sent me one in it was tattered, but the box as well.
What?
No,
that's amazing.
I've been sent so much stuff, and I can't fucking wrap my head around it. One person, his name's Antique Kraken. He wanted me to do Splatterhouse on the Mega Drive. It was Splatterhouse 2, isn't it?
Yeah.
I didn't own it, and it was a bit expensive at that time. I said I will look out for one. I'm afraid that's the best I can do at the moment. And then one came through the post with a letter from him saying, I found one. It only cost me 50 quid. I was like, fuck! I know, I messaged him straight up. You shouldn't have done that. He got one with the box and everything else. Like, you should have just got the cartridge. I feel like such a cunt.
That is amazing.
I don't know why he did that, yeah.
That is amazing.
I even made him take it back because there were some problems, blah blah blah, but I made him take it back, and I found a cartridge where the sticker was fucked, but I got it for 15 quid. So I bought that. I made sure he got his 50 quid back. I said, donations are awesome, but I can't accept that, you know. That's mad. And now it happens quite often anyway, and I can't win. People keep sending me stuff, and it's amazing.
There's someone in my community that he's so fucking generous with people. Like, he's done posts up on his forum that he runs, where someone's like, I've never played the Master System before, and he's gone out and got them a full Master System with games and sent over to them. It's just like, holy crap. It's super generous. Or I'm just super fucking stingy and I'm not giving out anything.
Dear. Oh, only noticed it because it came up highlighted. Do you know that's why we only send Sega Head melted chocolates and come and go merch?
Come and go merch. You need to get some more come and go merch.
You're disappointed I'm wearing a fucking Atari shirt today. I keep hitting the microphone. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I need to keep my hand out there. Stop me hitting it.
Do you know, Button Bashers say the only post they've ever had is from Do You Know? But I'm sure, didn't they get a beer sent to them from Gaming Off the Grid when they were nominated for YouTuber of the Month?
I don't know.
Oh no, it wasn't. No, they were in the same month. Oh no, they. Forget what I'm saying. It's getting late. I can't take it. They were in the same month as. Yeah, they only got some.
Oh.
Fuck it. Just forget it. Forget it. Forget it. Delete. Edit out. I can't edit.
Take 2.
Yeah. I have no idea what I'm talking about. It's way past my bedtime already.
To be fair, we have been going for a while, so I suppose we should wrap it up. 92 minutes. This is the longest one we've done now.
That is the longest one we've done. And one of the most successful. Another single credit playthrough. I'm going to milk that one every single week.
Yes. It's a theme now.
It is a theme. Cool. Okay. Any last comments? Anyone wants to get in? What we got here? BDB. Big battle that was meant to be. We mentioned that last time. Got G versus the Button Bashers. That could be a great comeback video.
Well, they are throwing plans around. That's all I'll say on that. There's Lacey. Hello and goodbye. Timing! Never mind.
Oh, look,
the Button Basher. It happened months ago. Re-upload it then.
Who won? Come on, give us some spoilers. Who was the winning team?
Great stream, guys. Enjoyed it. You'll have to ask Got G. Why have I got to ask them? I'm asking you.
Yeah, come on, boys. Come back to YouTube and bring that as an episode with you.
I mean, come on. If I come back, then you've got to as well. You just have to.
Yeah, definitely. Head over to Button Bash's channel. Awesome bunch of guys. And subscribe to them, and then just pound all their videos with comments to come back.
Yes, pound the bashers.
Pound the bashers. Oh dear. My choice of words.
It's all getting a bit naughty today, isn't it? But I blame you because you brought up the woman being uncomfortable in her clothing. You were sort of insinuating, if you just take off your clothes, you'd feel much better.
I was not insinuating that. It was a genuine concern that I had.
Oh, sure.
Her apparel.
Are you chafing? You need something a bit more ventilated?
Obviously didn't fit. A poor wardrobe choice.
A wardrobe?
A wardrobe choice.
Something. It's a bit droopy. Okay. Then yes, you should be wearing tight clothing. Let's smash everyone. It's all going naughty.
Dads and Lads Gaming. He's pounded the Button Bashers.
Oh dear.
Had to send us evidence of that.
Oh fucking dear. Yeah. It's all going a bit wrong.
Okay, right. Let's end it. People are tired. I'm tired. I'm falling asleep as we stand here. Thank you very much. Awesome to have everyone here. We're going to be back next week, are we, Segahead?
Yeah, of course we are. We are cursed to do this for eternity.
For eternity. And,
yes.
On that.
Yeah, no, you go.
You go. You say it. You say goodbye.
You hang up.
You hang up. Right.
No, you hang up.
Bye.
Bye.